Just keep pursuing feeling good no matter what. Just keep choosing feeling good no matter what. Let me remind you how the law of attraction works. If you keep feeling good, basically, it's as simple as that. If you keep feeling good, if you keep feeling positive, if you just focus on that as much as you can, the more the better, of course, then you're just gonna manifest everything that you want, because it's simply a vibrational match to everything that you want. You want a perfect relationship. Well, it's basically behind it is basically the feeling of happiness, right? You want a lot of money. Well, basically the feeling behind it is a lot of happiness. Just the same way with health, just the same way with anything else. So, which is why it's just important to be feeling happy, just feeling elevated emotions. Well, also emotions like peace. Well, you're probably gonna feel peaceful when you have a lot of money. You're probably gonna feel peaceful when you're perfectly healthy. You're probably gonna be peaceful when you have that love of your life, right? So all these higher elevated emotions is what you need. It's what you need to tap into. You just gotta decide. If it's not the part of your personality, when it just doesn't come naturally to you, because, well, the subconscious programming was probably different for such a long time for most of us. A whole lot of toxic behaviors that eventually we just want to get rid of, because we understand the power of our subconscious mind and that it manifests everything. It doesn't come from the conscious, it comes from the subconscious. But also what you need to remember, that even if you keep up with this feeling, all these feelings, you keep up with them, it's gonna take some time probably for those bigger dreams to manifest. Now you might say, well, I can manifest theoretically in a day. Of course you can, but most of the time, for us people who are just, average people who are just not really all that good at it, we're just basically starting from the bottom and we really want to go to the top. It's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some conditioning of the mind to really get to that point. Besides, manifestations take a certain period of time. It's in God's divine timing. You have to remember about that God's timing. Everything's gonna fall into place as you keep up those feelings. You just keep up those feelings. That's all you're supposed to care about. You can also think about how you really need to get that thing, whatever it is, as soon as possible. That's lack of patience. That's not an elevated emotion. Remember about being patient. It's probably gonna take some time. You go and meditate, you feel good, for example. Most likely you're just gonna come out of that meditation and nothing's gonna change. Well, it's gonna seem like nothing's changed yet. But the thing is, if you feel good, then you already know that everything has changed, even if you can't see it. Just be patient, you're gonna get there. With patience and persistence in these feeling good states, you're gonna get there. It's most likely, most of the time, not gonna immediately reflect that inner state that you have of higher vibrations. So again, patience, persistence, you got this. Just keep feeling happy. It's not even about visualizing certain things. It's just simply about tapping into that beautiful frequency of happiness, peace, joy, love, all the good stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. That is your job. And let that be the end of it. Just focus on that, and in patience, await your results.